If a breakup makes you spy on your ex, ask his friends about him, or strategically bump into him in his favorite bar, thinking those tactics will bring him back. I'm here to tell you that none of that will work. While it's completely normal to feel a strong pull toward wanting to reconnect after the end of a relationship, trying to track down your ex or create these awkward chance encounters only drives a further wedge between you and the closure you need. If your ex has broken up with you, it means he or she wants less of you, not more. This doesn't mean you are less worthy of love or attention, but rather that the relationship as it was no longer serves either of you. You might feel a need for answers, closure, or a sense of control, but the truth is, these actions are unlikely to give you the satisfaction or peace you seek. Instead, they often lead to frustration and prolonged emotional pain. It's a tough pill to swallow, but accepting this reality is a crucial step toward healing and moving on. This is why silence is essential after a breakup. Firstly, it helps you calm yourself and heal. Secondly, it makes them miss you and works wonders for your relationship if you ever want to get back with your ex. Wondering how? These are the most common benefits of going silent after a breakup. Number 1. No contact helps both of you realize your mistakes. Going silent enables you to think about what went wrong in your relationship and what role you played in it. If your ex was the reason for the breakup, then the silence gives you a chance to reevaluate his or her actions that broke your heart. But in my opinion, almost always, it takes two people to mess things up in a relationship. So, during no contact, you need to be honest with yourself and see what you've done wrong and where your ex was wrong. This way, you don't repeat the same mistakes or blow your chance for making up with your ex. On the other hand, your ex also has the time to think things through, recognize their faults, and consider how they can make things right. Number 2, you make your ex miss you. The no contact rule makes your ex wonder why you aren't desperately contacting them, trying to make up. At first, they may feel intrigued by your silence, but then they will start to feel uneasy because it makes them realize they might actually lose you for good. After all, your ex was probably expecting you to be the one who calls or texts first. But if you stick to no contact, they will become more interested and start to reach out instead. It's imperative to turn the tables after a breakup and make them chase you instead. Number 3, it helps you solve your problems more effectively. You know how, after a heated argument with your partner, parent, or friend, you just need some time alone to clear your mind. The same principle applies after a breakup. A couple needs time apart to reflect and process their emotions. While good communication is key to any relationship, sometimes space is what's truly required to get clarity and resolve issues. Giving both yourself and your ex time apart allows you to consider whether reconciliation is truly the best option or if moving on is the right choice. Number 4, going silent helps you focus on yourself. Some people, while in a relationship, completely lose sight of what matters to them. They put their partner first and neglect their own goals, hobbies, and personal growth. While it's good to care for your loved ones, you should never lose yourself in the process. If this sounds familiar, then now is your chance to change that. During the no-contact period, you can focus on self-improvement, learn new things, exercise more, travel, or devote time to your friends. Not only does this help heal the pain from the breakup, but it also makes you more attractive in your ex's eyes. Seeing you thrive without them will make them reconsider their decision. Number 5, it prepares you for life after the breakup. Continuing on from the previous point, where you focus on yourself, the no contact rule also helps you transition into life without your ex. Maybe this isn't what you want to hear right now, but not all relationships are meant to last. Some breakups happen so that you can find someone better suited for you. By dedicating time to yourself and what you love, you start to see that life doesn't revolve around your ex. You begin to notice new opportunities, new people, and exciting possibilities that you may not have considered before. The period of no contact helps you heal and regain your self-confidence. However, simply going silent is not enough. There are key strategies to implement alongside no contact that will keep you ahead of the game, whether you want to get your ex back or move on more easily. One of my female friends recently went through a painful breakup. Her boyfriend looked her in the eyes and said, "I'm breaking up with you." Her heart dropped. It felt like a dagger stabbed her in the chest. She felt ugly, insecure, and deeply hurt. She had no idea their relationship was on the verge of collapse. For the next week, she lay in bed crying, replaying memories of him. She wanted nothing more than for things to go back to normal, for him to hold her in his arms again. In desperation, she tried everything, becoming more sexual, trying to make him jealous, and even implementing no contact, but nothing worked. It actually pushed him further away. Then she learned a couple of powerful psychological triggers that work on all men. By using them in the right order and at the right time, through texts, in person, and on social media, she slowly made her ex obsessed with her again. He couldn't stop thinking about her. His desire for her became so intense that he was overwhelmed with guilt for ever letting her go. He started convincing himself that getting back together with her was the best decision of his life. If you want to learn how she did this, scroll down to the description and click the first link. You'll discover the most scientifically validated method to make your ex fall back in love with you, even if it feels impossible right now. This technique is rooted in psychology and proven behavioral patterns, designed to help you rebuild the emotional connection with your ex in a way that feels natural and authentic. It focuses on fostering trust, emotional intimacy, and mutual respect, creating a new dynamic that invites love to grow in a healthy, sustainable way. By understanding the deeper motivations and desires that drive both you and your ex, this method equips you with the tools to reignite the spark and make your relationship even stronger than before. Unlike manipulative or desperate tactics, this approach is built on understanding, communication, and emotional maturity, helping both partners feel valued, heard, and understood. This technique not only compels your ex to come back, but also encourages a commitment that lasts, ensuring that both of you are fully invested in each other's happiness and well-being. If you're tired of feeling stuck, frustrated, or unsure of how to move forward, clicking that link is the first step toward regaining control of your love life. Don't let the uncertainty of the situation hold you back. Take action now and open the door to the possibility of a beautiful, fulfilling relationship with the person you care about most.